relationship just not working. And it causes you to groan in your spirit. But I want to show you a different view of groaning and a different view of suffering. I want to show you the nature of prosperity. Uh-oh. Anybody like to prosper? All of us love the word prosper. When we bring prophets and teachers here to the church, and they call you up and prophesy to you, and they begin to tell you that God is going to give you a house, God is going to give you a car, God is going to heal you, God is going to do thus and so. It makes you happy because all of those things are counted as prosperity. So prosperity has a nature. This was so good when God ministered this to me yesterday. Lord, how is it that prosperity has a nature? And the Lord said to me that the nature of prosperity is suffering until you get where you're going. Oh my God. Oh, I said, oh my God. That is so delicious. Job has a story to convey to you and I when we look at his life and we study it. It looks so unjust for him to be a just man, a righteous man, a good man, but yet tragedy hit his life. Now, Job got bad reports from the watchers that came to tell him, Job, your house is under an attack. Oh my God. Your children all just perished in a great storm. That news was enough to cause a person to lose their minds. Losing one child is bad enough, but when you lose all your children in one incident, and before you can wrap your emotions around your children are gone, somebody else comes and say, Job, all of your livestock is gone. And before he can wrap that in his spirit, somebody else comes with a bad report. Job, all of your servants in the house are whispering behind your back. How many know when you've been up on the top of the ladder in the food chain, and when you come down, you don't have very many friends? They might have been working for you, but now that you are out of gas, so to speak, and you walking, you're going to find out very few people will give you a ride. Am I talking to somebody in here? So Job seemed to be down on his luck. Then after that, Satan hit him with boils all over his body. Now that he is sick and palsy, you know what pulse is? Something that emanates out of your skin. Smell. Now he's so sick and so messed up, now he's sitting outside of his own kingdom gate. Oh my God. You mean to tell me this is my palace and I gotta sit outside my own palace because of my condition. The people that I once ruled pass by me and look at me and shake their head. I'm trying to paint a picture here. Prosperity has a nature. So it looks like God was against Job. It looked like circumstances was against Job. But in fact, something else was happening. And you know, in the midst of your suffering, you don't feel nothing nor see anything, but you're suffering. But in fact, God is doing something beyond your understanding. God was working on behalf of Job. So until divine nature comes, you will say, where is God? Don't you understand? I believe Job said in his heart many times, where is God? Now, if Job didn't say it, I can tell you who did say it, the devil. Right. Job, you have walked in integrity. You have been good to people. You have definitely worshiped God, offered the sacrifices, went to the temple when you're supposed to have done. But yet, look what good it did you. Now, you know, some of us in here, amen, the enemy talks and whispers in our ears and say, you've been faithful. You've been faithful over many things. Look at your condition now. Where is God? Oh, where is God? Don't sit there and look deep. You know you've done it. You've had people sick in your family, laying up in the hospital, look like they're about to draw their last breath. You have prayed, you have cried, and it looked like it's no change. My God. And we be saying in our spirit, and the enemy whispering in our ears, where is this God that you serve? Where is this God that you testify about? Amen. Where is this God that you preach about? Amen. It's not just limited to laity. The devil attacked ministers. That's right. He attacks leaders. He attacks those that preach this gospel. And he will bring them to the point where they would say in their hearts, where is God? Oh, hallelujah. But I'm going to show you something, and I'm going to be done here. Job said, let me talk about Job's friends first, especially Elihu. Now, after he's been so good to them, invited them to his parties, he bought the wine, he bought the food. Huh? Yeah. Not only that, he invited the people that would help entertain them. He invited the people that would make them feel important. He gave them the wine that cost him that would bring spirits in their spirit. To make them feel a little better. But as long as Job had money and power, he had friends that said, oh man, you got it going on. Say, oh man, let me tell you, Job, this party is fabulous. The wine is delicious. Oh, Job, what a nice outfit that is you have on. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, your wife is just so elegant. Oh my God. You know how it is when you got stuff, people sing your praises. Am I talking in here? When it looks as though that they have something that they can offer you, maybe they can help you a little further or what have you, they will sing your praises. But I hope through the story of Job, you'll learn something today. Amen. That while you are up and you got so-called friends, don't get stuck there.
All right.
Always have it in your heart, in your mind, knowing that a friend loves at all times and a brother is born for adversity. Amen. And so friendship is revealed through your suffering. Am I talking in here? If you want to know how many friends you got, have something, amen, to cause you to suffer. Amen. See how many going to stand there. Amen. When you have nothing to offer, when your name is being assassinated. Come on. Amen. My God. When you are about to lose your home, lose your car, and lost your job, and lost everything, that good name that you had is gone because people are talking about you. Amen. My God. Amen. Can you still maintain your testimony? And I'm sure the scripture that I'm about to read to you is going to enlighten you even the more about Job and about suffering and about prosperity. People want prosperity without working for it. Oh, I done preached already. People want to have good things to happen to them, but they have never done anything good.
Come on.
Huh? People want folk to say good things about them, but they are always downcasting somebody. Am I talking in here? People want God to open the floodgate and pour them out a blessing, but they won't even raise their hand and say, I give you thanks. It's one thing I love about God, is this one thing, is that every time I can get up and open my mouth, it's a new day, it's a new morning. And his mercies is renewed day by day. So I got some mercy this morning when I woke up. Come on, somebody. Hallelujah, somebody. I thank God for the morning time. Amen. Because it gives me a whole 24 hours, my God, to defeat my enemy, to defeat my things that are coming against me. I have an opportunity to change it and not take it into my tomorrow. Hallelujah, somebody. One thing about it, amen, you ought to tell poverty, amen, you have no place in me, amen, because God lives in this temple. My God, hallelujah. You ought to tell your haters, you can hate me all day, all night, amen, but in the morning time, I'm going to get up, hallelujah, and give God some praise. You know why? Because no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Amen. It might form. Job is in a formed situation. He's in a situation that a weapon has been formed against him, but he didn't know the end of the story. He didn't know the end of what God had in plan and purpose for his life. Woo, hallelujah. Job says here in 7 and 4, he says, when I die, or when I lie down. Listen to this. He said, shall I rise? You got to understand, this man is sick. But he's conveying a message to the listeners and the hearers. He says, will I rise? And then he said, and the night be gone. The night. That thing that you are worrying about. That thing that have you sick, that high blood pressure, that sugar diabetes, come on here, the pains in those knees, amen, all of the haters, amen, that's assassinated. Honey, let me tell you, he says, will I arise, and when I rise, and the night I want it to be gone, then he goes on to say, And I was full of tossings. How many done toss about a problem you may have? I was tossed to and fro. Let me raise my hand. Honey, I done had some pain, specifically in relationship. Amen. That thing had me tossing and turning. You know why? Because that thing was in my spirit. Woo! Maybe y'all ain't never had heartaches and heartbreaks and disappointments, but I want you to know that thing can cause you to toss and turn all night, and you be wondering, oh God, I believe death would be better than what I'm feeling now. Because if I could just die, I won't have this pain anymore. I won't have expectations anymore. It'll all be gone. Amen. But I hear like Job said right here, he said I was tossing to and fro. He said unto the dawning of the day. Woo! Honey, you ought to get happy because you might be tossing to and fro tonight, but there's a new day done. You ought to get happy, amen, because things are getting ready to change. Oh, hallelujah. This is a new day, a new morning, and what was yesterday went out with the night season. Hallelujah. This is a new day. This is a new time. You got to understand prosperity has a nature. Hallelujah. And the nature is suffering. But Jesus said, if you suffer with me just a little while, come on. Hallelujah. Amen. Just suffer with me because you're going to reign in the end. Amen. Because the day is going to change. Hallelujah. My God, you ought to give God some praise for it. Listen at this. You've grown. You are like this. You've grown in your old prosperity. God blew my mind. Wow. Job suffered in his old prosperity.
Yes, he did.
What Job didn't know, he didn't know the mind of God. Job, this is a test to get you to your new prosperity.
Yeah.
Job, this is a test to change that old vile character. To change that old nature. Come on, somebody. You ought to say, my God, I'm glad, amen, that this thing that I've been going through is going out with the old nature. God is simply trying to change you and I. He's trying to bring us into when God said enough is enough. A lot of us are looking for men to bless us. We're looking for our prosperity to come from men. God saying, if you would worship me,
Yes.
if you would acknowledge that I